I spoke to someone who was a friend of his from Harvard who lived in Chicago. And when he announced that he was going to stand, and she said, we were in this room with lots of other people that she'd known for years who kind of, you know, who knew Obama from around the place. And she said, you know, God love him, but this is crazy. I mean, he's got this name, nobody's heard of him, he's got no money. He said, none of us in the room had any money. And then just the way that it took off, the way that African Americans at first were skeptical, and they thought there's no point in voting for somebody who's not going to win. White America is not going to vote for black people. Also, they were worried, and this was my mother-in-law too, that he was going to get killed, that he was going to get shot. It pretty much shifted on the night that Iowa voted for him. And black people thought, well, Iowa's one of the whitest states in the country. If they're going to vote for him, okay then. Who says we can't do it? You know, which is why his "Yes, we can" was so infectious. It was a break with the kind of moderation of the Clinton-Blair years of like, maybe we could get half of it, but saying, yeah, we can do this. I mean, they didn't, but the point is that they gave a sense that they could. And so you saw the real potential in the country. And on election night, one of my MOs as a journalist was that there is no point in me being where everybody else is. I'm just going to see the same thing. So everybody was in Grant Park, which is where the Obamas came out, in that beautiful scene, like just a black family taking a stroll. And I was in a bar on the southside called the President's Lounge, and it was wild. The woman I was sat next to, whenever any kind of state voted for John McCain, the Republican, she would go, racist ass Kentucky. She would have something to say about that state and how racist it was. But then all these states that she wasn't expecting started coming in, and they started coming in for Obama. You know, Indiana, North Carolina, places that hadn't voted Democrats in quite a long time. And in real time, you could see her understanding of what the country was shift, to be in that moment and to see the understanding of what America might be evolve in a way that would generally take generations, but just happened like that in a minute.